True.
And we want lots of truth, yes. All right, you're listening to Healthy, Wealthy, Wow. We are going to go to our next guest now. We've got Jim Simpson live online in his home studio in Kentucky. And he's joining us live as well on KSTAR 1400 AM, where you're hearing this from your car radio or your home radio right now. You can also go online to Healthy, Wealthy, Wow Radio, click and join the broadcast. And we've got Kim from Rwanda. I'm saying that wrong, Rwanda, joining us too on the stream so we can see her watching there.
Well,
Jim,
I
would
would
you like to
introduce my guest, except for the fact that she thought we were going to be on in this time slot, and so she had another commitment and had to leave. So she just left her picture frozen on the screen. But her name was, or still is, I guess, Coach Jen Payne from Denver, Colorado. We'll have to have her back on another time. But sorry about that. We understood that we would be able to be on before the bottom of the hour, so no problem.
All right, we must be off on our time zones again, Jim. Jim's back as Eastern time zone, and we're here. It's 11:32 on KSTAR, but it's 1:32 there, so we've got our time zones up. Now, Jim, well, tell us how you're doing.
Well,
today.
the weather
like
is beautiful here. All of a sudden, we're having spring-like weather, where last week we had snow and sub-zero weather. So it's been a real weather ride this year.
We had about We've had about a half a foot at our place.
Well, they're predicting that we might hit 70 degrees today, so I'm excited. All the snow is melted.
We're jealous.
Great horse racing in Kentucky. Have you been to Kentucky?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
Oh, went to Keeneland once. You know where Keeneland is?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes,
we go to Keeneland on a regular basis. In fact, my wife and I we're at a park that's just only about 5 miles from our house last Saturday evening.
That's great. That's amazing there. I mean, it's beautiful. The whole setting, the horse racing setting, is intoxicating. It's really exciting. People that haven't done that, it's different than Evanston. Let's put it that way.
It is. Well, we grew up. My father. We grew up horse races. We had all kinds of champion horses, and we won a couple of big gold cups at Bay Meadows.
Is that right?
Child, yeah. So that's fun.
We need to talk about that.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm a big Dick Francis fan. Have you ever read his books?
No.
You've got to read them. They're fabulous. So, Jim,
Oh,
you've
yes.
read Dick Francis, right? That's right.
No, I haven't. But you know what? My wife and I saw Secretariat a couple of weeks ago, and that is a fabulous movie. I'll plug that one. It was shot obviously here in Kentucky, but quite a story. It was really an intriguing movie.
I did see that. My kids loved that. They were intrigued the whole movie, and I wasn't sure what they'd think about it. I've got kids 10 and 9, but they really loved it.
It's a powerful movie. I loved it. A lot of women loved it, obviously. And I remember watching that exact race on television with my father when I was a little girl.
That takes you,
I know. I was little. I was very little, but I can I have a great memory and I can remember. Okay, we're out of time, but we've got to go to a break. Jim, are you going to join us after the break?
I'll be glad to join you after the break.
Or do you want to join us later? Okay, you're listening to Healthy, Wealthy, Wow right here on KSTAR 1400 AM. We'll be back after this commercial break. Okay, I don't know what happened to the time thing, but I could see that there was so great. We're off a little, so what we do is do the intro and then have you. So I'll do that better next time. Okay, but great. It was fabulous.
Yeah, honestly.
Okay.
I'm serious about the crust.
Okay.
People don't eat my pies because of the crust. I don't blame them now. I mean, I've been doing this for. I don't care. I ate it all myself.
Yeah, it's like Two Stooges. You got tapeworms.
Yeah, that's right.
Good enough for him.
That's right.
That's why pretty close to the rotten egg. No, we're all right. You are free to run. Okay, it looks like people are. We've got some more people watching, so that's good. All right. Remember me?
I'll see you again next time. I'm sure.
Nice to see you again. You coming on? Okay, so you might as well come sit here. I'll sit here. I'll sit next to Sunny. I think that will work a little better. Okay.
Do we get each this pie?
Oh.
You can take it.
No, it's for you guys. I even brought 4.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Fringe benefits, just gentlemen.
Okay, I'll get the plate for you next week if you want.
Yeah, we'll leave her. Could you guys, hey Charlie, would you mind writing this down and putting this, asking Ruby if we could set this so we don't eat this in the studio? I don't want to get,
She knows I'm about to grab some of that pie.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You look really familiar. What's your name?
I'm Stacey back. Gosh, no problem. If you forgot that was
That's right. That's right. I've seen
Sorry,
it.
reach in front of you.
Utah Valley. I'm with Heidemann, McKay, Hughley, and Olson. We've done a couple of roundtables with you all,
You guys have.
and that's where I'm transferring.
Thank you. Remote then next week, for sure.
Well,
we're going to
Would you have done the round
try
table
that.
discussion?
If not, we'll have you come in and
that right?
post a little more if you can,
Did we
or
pay our bill?
call in and do it the same time.
You would know,
I'll tell
right?
you.
Yeah, just let me know. Unless you're
We were glad to have this work, though, obviously, and we
What?
got a microphone, so I think we
No.
should try it, but I just, we're going to be
I'm sure
holidays,
you
so.
Well, one of the,
Okay.
We'll do a test.
I'll tell you later. There's an
Okay.
inside joke about that, the bill.
If we can do the test
Yeah.
well in advance and it doesn't work, if we do that enough in advance, I could come down
Okay.
instead. Like if you
Incidentally,
had
I got
an
one of
hour
my,
a week, then I could-
biggest litigation cases from that roundtable
So I think
discussion.
maybe would help host
Yeah.
that day.
It's pretty cool. I told Tony Jukes, I don't know if you know Tony, he's our marketing director.
As long as
Told him to go back and set
well,
another
if I
up.
know, then I can get somebody to pick my
I
tab.
guess Justin Heidemann went back and did
So
it.
we'll find out. I'll just keep in touch with you. Perfect. I was just glad this would work actually today. It's a miracle day. It's a miracle.
I want to make your top 40 under 40 list. My boy Matt Barber's in here.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, so,
My daughter and his daughter are best friends.
really? Matt's a study.
Thank
We
you.
We went to school together and.
Okay,
I need to get
is this
him
your
on.
bio? No.
No, I didn't bring the
Okay,
Bible.
tell me, I heard your name.
Stacy Beck with Utah Valley Magazine and Expos.
Okay, great.
Should I put these on?
Yeah. If you don't mind mixing up your cute hair.
Oh, no.
Okay.
You're going to comment on my hair?
So, you'll be afterwards, and we're going to finish with Jim. So any questions you want to ask of his guests, obviously I've got the time wrong.
Who's Dick Francis?
He is this great author, and he does horse racing novels, and I think I have one in the car. I don't know if you ever have time for just fun reading.
Yeah.
But the protagonists are just lovely, fun, likable characters. In fact, they're reminiscent of your type of personality. And they're good, they're clean, and they're fast-paced, and they're written like from the 60s forward. And they're horses and racing, and I mean,
Really?
yeah,
Sounds
that's how I was
cool.
raised in that. I mean, Charlie,
Yeah, that's where we spent our vacations.
my father owned several
That's cool.
horses. We raced.
Tijuana, yeah.
Interesting.
Welcome back to Healthy, Wealthy, Well. Thanks for joining us. You're listening live on KSTAR 1400, and today in the live streaming studio, I'm your host, Kimpowerstilon with Sunny Olson. You're back again.
I'm glad to be back.
Well, we're
Thank
happy
you.
to have you. So, now, in your real life,
I'm a lawyer.
you're a lawyer,
Yeah,
right?
Don't hold that against me. Or a liar, as some people say.
A liar.
No, I'm a litigator. I'm a trial attorney. We've got a law firm here in Provo, an office in Spanish Fork, St. George, and Price. So we're a Utah regional firm.
Well, exciting.
Yeah, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Now, this is Jim Simpson. He is in Kentucky, and our live streaming today is brought to you by Jim Simpson and his company Co-Video. And Jim, with next couple minutes, would you like to? Sunny's never seen this, so we'd love to tell him what we're looking at and perhaps what Co-Video what is famous for offering, because this is a big new cutting-edge technology.
Well, that's right, Kim, and it's great to be able to sit here and see you guys on the big screen in high definition. And obviously, you can see me, and we're still obviously coming to you over the telephone line right now because I think you guys don't have our audio tied into your system yet. But as we were experimenting last week, Kim, we've discovered that is possible, and it would be so that people could actually come in and be guests on your program without having to come to the studio. And that's the great thing. We're sitting here, it's amazing, we're about 2,000 miles apart, and we're sitting here looking at each other face to face at this point in time. And we are just having a great time with this technology here at Co-Video. Our system, in fact, we just introduced something brand new this last week, which is a video telephone. And I had a picture of that up, which I can actually put up and show you here in just a few minutes. But we have a regular phone that plugs into your internet that allows you to have a little 7-inch high definition picture to anybody that you call that has that phone. And the actual cost for that is generally less than what you're paying for your landline phone now. Yet you can have video to video unlimited anywhere in the world, anywhere they have a phone that's simply plugged into the internet. So that's the exciting thing that's going on this week. Yes.
Hey, Jim, question for you. So, I don't know if you heard me. We've got multiple offices here in Utah, and one of the problems that we have as partners is trying to be able to get to each office and meet with our clients around the state. And we've tried different video solutions, and they're all really expensive,
Right.
$1,000 to $2,000, sometimes a month, if not quarterly. Are you saying that this sort of because I'm looking at you, and there really isn't any interruption in the video. The quality seems great, the audio is great. Are you saying that I can hook your system up to my computer in Provo and have this same sort of interaction with?
Oh, absolutely. In
with one of my
fact,
associates in
I
St.
was
George?
just showing this to an attorney this last week, and they are now doing depositions on it. But it is something where you can actually put a stenographer in one of the spots on here, and be able to actually do depositions without having to be in front of the client at that point in time.
What about my brother in Denver who never
Well,
calls me?
the,
He thinks I'm his
the
name.
thing is
Uh,
that if you have a computer, and who doesn't have one nowadays, according to the current statistics, over 70% of the population of the United States has a computer with a high-speed internet connection. And then if you've ever been recently to a computer store, you'll find that they really aren't making any computers that don't have a built-in webcam now. In fact, it's almost impossible to find a laptop computer that doesn't have a built-in webcam.
Interesting. I've learned a lot today already.
It's a fabulous technology, and you know it's great because they're using TV stations and radio stations like ours are using it all over the country to broadcast to the world. So we're one of the first, and we'll be launching that coming up in March.
It's great.
So
It's great technology.
it's great technology, and it's very inexpensive. Business owners, you think it would cost thousands and thousands of dollars, and you can set it up for about $500, and it costs anywhere between $100 and $149 a month, depending on what you're doing.
That's amazing. I mean,
It's
that's
very inexpensive and perfect. Look,
And
Yeah.
also, it's unlimited use for that. There is, in other words, you could actually be on live with your offices connected all the time if you wanted to. There is no additional charge, no matter how much you use it. It's available 24/7, 365 days a year.
big internet bill.
Hey,
A
can
lot
I
of
throw in
bandwidth.
an interesting fact about Secretariat since we were talking about that?
Yeah, let's go back to Secretariat.
I have to say this. But when we went to Keeneland, we actually went to the graveyard where Secretariat was buried, and we took a tour around and got to see some other Kentucky Derby champions that were being studied. And the individual told us that Secretariat's heart was almost twice the size of a normal thoroughbred's heart. Did you know that?
Wow. But I've heard that saying before, so that must be where it comes from.
Yeah,
It was
well,
true then.
True story. Yeah.
Have you heard that, Jim?
Well, I've heard the
Shed
same
some light on
thing,
that?
and
On that?
that's why the horse had such a big heart, right?
Literally.
Yeah. How interesting. I've heard that saying. I'll have to look that up too.
Well, I can't run a 100-meter dash, so maybe mine's half the size.
Well, a good thing you don't have a horse-sized heart.
Yeah.
You can have one literally, not literally, but figuratively, right? Well, Jim, we've got to go to our next guest, but we would love to, of course, Jim Simpson is always on here on the Thursday Global Show, so you can just log in and listen or tune in on KSTAR 1400 AM. Jim, if Sunny and anyone else wants more information about picking the video, they can, of course, go to the site, which is the Healthy Wealthy Wow radio site, and get more information.
Well, you
And
can,
everybody
but
can
it'd
contact
be
you as
best
well.
if you just go to the Healthy Wealthy Wow or Kimpowerstilon.com, either one. They can get the information, and we can have the system operating within minutes of them going online and putting in their credit card to get started.
Well, you've got a client in me. I'm going to check this out for sure.
Well, let Kim
you.
give you my phone number and give me a call direct, and I'll do a demo from you when you're in your office. All you have to do is be in front of your computer, give me a call, and I'll demo the whole thing for you. Okay, thank you. Nice to meet you.
All right, Jim, thanks a lot, and we'll have your guest on next week. Thanks for joining us. It's Jim Simpson
All right,
in
bye-bye.
Kentucky, and thank you very much, Jim. All right, now we're going to go now a little more local, but we're global local. We're going to talk to Stacy Beck, and she is with Utah Valley Magazine, and of course you can see her here on the live video stream, live in the studio, obviously too. So thank you, welcome, thanks for coming.
Thank you, I'm excited.
Okay, so tell us what you do.
I work for Utah Valley Magazine.